Hello, this is Zach from mycodeteacher.com. Today we're going to take an oversized image, an image that is larger than 320 by 480, the standard iPhone height and width, and we're going to learn how we'll be able to view this entire image in the iPhone using a UI scroll view. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to open up Xcode here, and I'm going to create a new project. We're going to make this a view-based application. Go ahead and click Choose, and we'll just call this Scroll View. Alright, so I've got my window here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my resources folder and I'm going to go to scroll view viewcontroller.nib. I've got my view here. I'm going to go to my library and I'm going to go ahead and drag in a scroll view. Alright, so let's go ahead and save this, and we're going to go back to our classes folder here, and I'm going to go ahead and go to scroll view viewcontroller.h, and I'm going to make an IB outlet for the UI scroll view. I'm going to go ahead and just call this scroll view, lowercase s, uppercase v. Let's go ahead and go back into Interface Builder and click on the Files Owner box. We'll go to Tools, Inspector, and I'm going to go ahead and connect the scroll view. Double click on your view to bring it back up, back to Files Owner here, and drag from this little circle right here to the view. Alright, go ahead and save this. Now we know our scroll view is connected. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to actually import our image into the project. So I'm going to go ahead, I have my image saved here on the desktop, and this will be included in your zip file as part of the project downloads. But go ahead and take textimage.png. I'm going to go ahead and put this under resources. Go ahead and click copy items into the destinations group folder. I usually recommend doing that just in case everything isn't in one place. This will go ahead and copy that, so when you zip up your project, all your images and source files will be there. So go ahead and click add. Now we see here's my image. I just made it a bunch of text. So now that our image is added, let's go ahead and click on view here back in Interface Builder, and we're going to go ahead and drag an image into this scroll view. Now we know that our image is larger than the scroll view, so we're going to go ahead and set the height. I think it was around 650. So the height of my image view is now 650, and you can actually move. You can see you can move your image to position it in the scroll view as you desire. So I have that set there, and I'm going to go ahead and make the image. The name was textimage.png. And there it is, it's popped up. So now I'm going to move that right about there actually. And now you see that the image is in the scroll view. So what we need to do now, go ahead and save. We just need to add a little bit of code and it should work just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and go to scroll view viewcontroller, and I'm going to use the method view did load, and we're going to go ahead and set some properties here. Scroll view. So we've got scroll view, set scroll enabled. I'm going to say yes, and now we need to set the scroll view height. We're going to go ahead and set the content size, and we're going to need to call the class CG size make, and let's go ahead and make it 320 by 650. Go ahead and end that, save. Now we'll go to build and go. And there you have it. You can scroll up and down. So that's actually really simple. There's a few more modifications we can make. If we go back up here, we can click on, let's move the image down slightly. You can click on that you only want it to scroll vertically. Say, you know, the size of the image is less than or equal to 320, then we really only want it to scroll vertically. You can make it horizontal, or maybe you only want it to be horizontal, but you can play around with these options right here in the scroller setting. But I'm going to go ahead and say vertical, and scrolling is enabled, and we do want it to bounce, for example, and that should really cover all of your options. So let's go ahead and save and see our new results here. We did mess around a little bit with this here. Let's go ahead and move that back. Move the image back here. Save, build and go. And there you have it. Now, of course, you see the background here is gray. Well, you can obviously fix that with the view. But scroll views are actually really pretty simple. So that is going to conclude my tutorial. My name is Zach from mycodeteacher.com. I'll see you next time.